Mirror Realms, Episode 13. The Mirror That Showed Me Someone Else. Part 1, The Reflection That Didn't Belong. It started 2 nights ago. I was getting ready for bed, brushing my hair absent-mindedly in front of the mirror. It was late. I was exhausted. Everything felt normal until I blinked. And my reflection didn't. I froze, my breath catching in my throat. My hands gripped the dresser as my heart pounded in my ears. It was just a trick of the light, I told myself. Just my imagination. But then it blinked a full second later. And it wasn't me. Part 2, the first sign of a stranger. I backed away from the mirror, my pulse hammering. My reflection followed, but something was wrong. The shape was off. The way it moved wasn't natural. Like it was mimicking me, but too slowly, like someone wearing my skin for the first time. Then, its lips curled into a smirk. A smirk I have never made. I grabbed my phone and took a shaky picture of the mirror. When I looked at the image, I nearly dropped the phone. Because in the photo the reflection was still looking at me. Part 3, the mirror that changed overnight. I didn't sleep that night. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw it, that thing wearing my face, watching me from the mirror. The next morning, I made a decision. I would cover the mirror. I'd seen enough horror movies to know that ignoring it wouldn't make it go away. But when I walked into my bedroom, the mirror wasn't there. Not shattered. Not fallen. Just gone. Part 4, the stranger in the reflection. My stomach twisted. I searched the entire apartment. How does a mirror disappear? Then, in the hallway, I saw it. The mirror had moved. It was now standing against the wall near the front door. But that wasn't the worst part. In the reflection, someone was standing behind me. I turned around, heart in my throat. Nothing. I looked back at the mirror. The person was still there. Part 5, the knock that shouldn't have happened. I tried to convince myself I was hallucinating. Stress. Lack of sleep. Paranoia. But that night, as I lay in bed, staring at the ceiling, I heard it. A knock. Not on my front door. Not on my window. On the mirror. I bolted upright, my pulse screaming in my ears. Slowly, I turned my head toward the covered mirror. A second knock. Louder. Then, from behind the fabric, my voice whispered. Let me out. Part 6, the trap that wasn't meant for me. Ran out of the apartment that night. I couldn't take it anymore. I crashed at my friend's place, avoiding every reflective surface, refusing to explain why I was so shaken. But the next morning, when I returned home, the mirror was back in my bedroom. And something had changed. The reflection wasn't just delayed anymore. It was different. It wasn't wearing what I was wearing. It wasn't standing like I was standing. Because it wasn't me anymore. Part 7, the final choice. I knew I had 2 options. I could ignore it. Pretend nothing was happening. Let it stay, let it watch me forever. Or I could face it. I grabbed the edge of the cloth and yanked it off. The mirror was empty. No reflection. No shadow. Just glass. And then, as I stepped closer, I saw it faint, at first. A handprint. Pressed against the other side of the glass. And a voice, soft, muffled, coming from the depths of the mirror. It was never supposed to be you.